Flowing text around images. It is possible and easy to flow text around an image using the align attribute of the img tag. This is a quick and simple method for mixing text and images in a pleasing layout. Add a br clear equals left tag at the end of your text paragraph, so that if there is not enough text to fill the entire vertical height of the image, your next paragraph will begin on a new line, left justified, and below the image. To add space around your image so it doesn't butt right up against the text, use the horizontal space and vertical space attributes of the img tag. Images for the web. Theoretically, the web can support any graphics format the client and server have in common. Practically, even though web standards do not specify a graphics format you must use, browsers recognize for image formats GIF, PNG, JPEG, and SVG without resorting to special plugins. These formats use built-in compression algorithms to reduce file size. For other graphics formats, such as CGM, CMX, DXF, and Fractile, and wavelet compressed images, special proprietary creation software and browser plugins may be required. GIF and PNG images. GIF images for graphic interchange file are limited to 8 bits of color depth, 256 colors. This is a commercial image format developed by CompuServe Information Services, an online company once owned by Unisys and currently folded into America Online. In late 1994, Unisys announced a patent fee charge to all software developers who use the GIF format. In an angry, industry-wide response, PNG for Portable Network Graphics specification was developed as a new open format not requiring fees to replace GIF. By allowing transparency by single pixel or by alpha channel mask and a 24-bit index palette, the PNG format is an improvement on the GIF format it was intended to replace. But it does not support animation. And because it only uses the RGB color model, PNG images may not print well. JPEG images. JPEG for Joint Photographic Experts Group images may contain 24 bits of color depth. JPEG uses a powerful but lossy compression method that produces files as much as 10 times more compressed than GIF. Lossy means that information in the original image is lost in the compression process and cannot be retrieved. The lossless compression method does not irretrievably discard the original data. The JPEG compression scheme compresses about 20:1 before visible image degradation occurs. Test the amount of compression acceptable for your JPEG image. Stay inside the threshold of visible error. To compress an image with JPEG, the image is divided into 8 by 8 pixel blocks, and the resulting 64 pixels called a search range are mathematically described relative to the characteristic of the pixel in the upper left corner. GIF or JPEG. Use JPEG for photorealistic images containing many colors, and avoid using it for images already forced into a 256 color palette or for line drawings or 1-bit black and white images. GIF compresses drawings and cartoons that have only a few colors in them much better than JPEG, which may introduce visible defects, sharp edges and lines that blur, especially with small-sized text.
Created using Powtoon.